between Temba Mliswa as well as Tungwarara continues. And it is actually escalating. In fact, the fight between Tagwirei and actually Tungwarara, I say Temba Mliswa because Temba Mliswa is the mouthpiece of Tagwirei. Wherever you see Temba Mliswa is defending Tagwirei, we know that he is in the payroll of Gudawashe Tagwirei. Gudawashe Tagwirei who sees Tungwarara as a competitor, and it appears the bedroom of Mnangagwa is also divided on this matter. That is why you see when it comes to making a decision regarding Manicaland, it was a very, very difficult process. Temba Mliswa is fuming, specifically at the chairperson of ZANU-PF in Manicaland, for deciding to actually stand with Tungwarara in spite of Mnyaradzi Machacha issuing the 11th hour actually cancellation of the event in Manicaland. People attended that event in numbers and they were fed. Of course, hampers got lost along the way. But also, what is interesting is that Tungwarara had a meeting with the DCCs. He addressed the DCCs. What actually the National Commissar of ZANU-PF, Mnyaradzi Machacha, attempted to do in terms of actually shielding Gudawashe Tagwirei, it did not work at the end of the day. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So let me read what Temba Mliswa is saying. He says Mukodza, that is a chairman who isn't a chairman, is referring to the Manicaland chairman. I wonder what does he mean when he says a chairman who is not a chairman. He says there is an African saying that the easiest way to earn a bad name is to help an ungrateful person. Manicaland chairman Tanda Mukodza is that proverbial figure giving a bad name to the very people who hoisted him to his current status. Mukodza has never won a serious election in his political life and has mainly subsisted on co-options and appointments. Ironically, his current tantrums are because he wants to push through Tungwarara's own co-option. So these words from Temba Mliswa, you can see their emotions attached to it. One would think that he is ZANU-PF. No, he is not ZANU-PF. He is speaking on behalf of Tagwirei. This anger is a reflection of the anger of Gudawashe Tagwirei because he's a coward. He can't actually fight on his own. He uses individuals such as Temba Mliswa. So he continues to say his journey to the current position from which he had displayed shocking insubordination in a brief account of co-options, expulsions due to indiscipline, and chance encounters with the redemptive power of President Mnangagwa's administration. In 2008, he was co-opted into being the youth chairperson, but barely 3 years later, he was fired through a vote of no confidence by his subordinates at the 16th ZANU-PF Annual People's Conference in Gweru. He had a long hiatus from real power until Operation Restore Legacy in 2017 fished him out and back into being youth chair again without elections. Mukodza was then appointed vice chairperson for the province dealing with Zimunya, Marange district. His modus operandi as a politician was to use money to buy support. Though he had been given the position by Madiro, he betrayed him and began supporting another guy called Admire Mahash, who contested Madiro for the Central Committee position. In December 2022, through a bogus PCC election, PCC, where elections were not held, he became the chairperson for Manicaland. Temba Mliswa is fuming on behalf of Tagwirei. At that same event, Provincial War Veterans League chairman Linda Matatu was announced the vice chairman, while Albert Nyakwezo, the Makoni District Coordinating Committee DCC chairman, became the provincial political commissar. It's also very curious how Matatu can both be chair of war veterans and vice chair of the province. The whole setup has been a vehicle for self-aggrandizement, and the money trail behind Mukoza validates this. It's well known how he has reduced his position into a money-spinning venture, and he is only provincial chairperson who have received 3 vehicles. Outside the party, which he got a Ford Ranger, a Land Cruiser, and a Ford Everest SUV, besides the $100,000 given to chairpersons, he got another 300,000 from Tungwarara, got another 40K for the executive, which he never handed over, plus 25K. He has squandered over $500,000 of that which is known using his position. Mukoza is operating as one who is ready and willing to be fired, and thus is amassing as much as he can on the group called 100% ZANU-PF. And to anyone who listens, he has revealed his readiness for such an eventuality. How do you expect such a person to obey orders from the party leaders? He has already defied senior leaders such as Muchinguri, Chinamasa, and Machacha, as if they have been working with Chris to make Monica the godmother of Manicaland to supersede Obam Chinguri. That's why Chris was present at the last Tungwarara event to support the initiative for his wife to become the powerhouse. For now, Mukoza only listens to Tungwarara because he gets money from him, which is why he defied Machacha for the PCC endorsement meeting. Mukoza is now only working for his money. He has been taking gold claims even from fellow party members, and now has several claims in Penalonga, plus houses in various upmarket Mutare locations. This is an unelected person. The question should be why the party has allowed someone who was not elected to continue in office while also operating so wantonly. When is the party going to have a substantive chairperson? He is clearly working for his money, and it's about time the rights reports came through. You see why Temba Mliswa is busy saying all this. It's actually Mliswa Tagwirei who attempted to bribe the Manicaland province, but his bidding was lower than that of Tungwarara. Tungwarara came with better money, with better bidding, and the Mliswa candidates were not preferred for the co-option. Instead, Tungwarara was preferred for the co-option. It's known in ZANU-PF, if we want to get elected, you buy. Within ZANU-PF, they buy each other. You rig, you buy. There is a lot of chaos. So, Temba, that this chairperson is greedy, corrupt, and all that, are all ZANU-PF chairpersons. They are very, very greedy if you are to look at them in all provinces. Now, they are at loggerheads with Temba Mliswa because Mliswa Tagwirei did not get to be in control of the Manicaland province. That is where the problem is emanating from. Otherwise, if Mliswa Tagwirei sailed through in that province, everything, I can tell you, everything will be well. And at the moment, he cannot celebrate also to be threatening people, because why am I saying so? If you look at Tagwirei, Daniel Gawe has been at loggerheads with also Gunawashe Tagwirei, only to be called out also by Temba Mliswa. Chris Mutswangwa has been at loggerheads with Tagwirei, and also the wife of Mutswangwa, Monica Mutswangwa, has been at loggerheads with Tagwirei. It is believed also that Owen Mutangube is actually supporting, backing up Tungwarara, rather than Tagwirei in the bedroom of Mnangagwa. It is said he is supported by the wife of Mnangagwa, that is Auxilia Mnangagwa. So that is the confusion that is there in the reign of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, now cascading to Manicaland. Let them fight, and we'll be watching and reporting about this. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button, so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. So guys, signing off. Let me love and leave you. Let's connect on the other side of the live broadcast.